Welcome, Central Florida fishermen, to my fishing blog. This is Lance Monlux from St. Petersburg, Florida, and we're going to talk a little bit today about fishing in Central Florida in the St. Petersburg area on the Gulf Coast, and we're going to be specifically targeting flounder today. We've got most of the fishing gear all prepared, and we're going to head down to the beach. I just want to say a couple of quick things about tips about catching flounder that most people don't know. Most people don't know how to hook a flounder. When you are fishing for a flounder, shrimp is one of the better baits, or any natural bait that you can catch with a cast net. And as you're slowly retrieving, you want to use a little jerking motion. You reel a little and then give a jerk. That makes a puff of sand with the little split shots that I'm going to show you on the line. And when a flounder bites, most people don't know what that feels like. It's different than most fish. They'll grab onto a bait and just hold on for a second. So when you get a flounder bite, it feels like maybe you snagged the bottom or a piece of grass. Whenever you're fishing like that for flounder, what you should do is wait, and when you feel that, could be the bottom, could be some grass, but wait, and if the pole starts jerking a little, do not jerk and try to set the hook. The flounder needs to take the hook into its mouth. I recommend using a circle hook, which I'll show you when we get down to the beach. But what you need to do is just let the flounder continue to bite, and when it's in its mouth, it'll try to swim away. As soon as you feel an action like that, like a steady tugging, then you want to start reeling. That will set the hook, and you can reel them in. So hey, we'll see you down at the beach. All right, so these are going to be a couple of your main items for being a successful fisherman here in the Gulf Coast of Florida. This is a rather large net. It's a 10-footer. You probably should start with a 6 to an 8-footer max, but I'm going to just give you a quick little presentation on how to cast it. So you start by putting the rope on your left arm. If you are right-handed, you're going to be putting the rope on your left arm, making loops that are the same size until the rope is all in. You'll be pulling the net up and clearing the braille lines, just making sure that the braille lines are not snagged up. Once you've cleared the braille lines, you bring the net up at about this distance, and then you transfer it over to the same hand the rope is in. Then you reach down again to grab another grab at waist height. Put it also right over the top in this hand. Bring the net up, grab and throw over the shoulder. It's best to get any obstacles out of the way on your body. Do not wear shirts with buttons. The net will snag on a button. Now, split the net by making these motions you can see here. And take half the net. Half the net will go in this hand. It's most important that you, once you have the net in this hand, you'll let your thumb and finger loose, and you'll grab onto a lead line. You must hold this lead line when the net is released. I'm going to do a technique called full circle, in which we spin. So I'm going to spin around and release. And there's not much bait in the water here, so I'm not expecting to catch bait, but when the bait is in along the shore, you will catch bait. nothing in the bed, and I didn't expect to catch anything. So we did get one small bait fish, and this could end up getting, this is called a whiting, and this could, let's see, there's another little one there that we'll throw back, but this could be a good bait for catching a flounder, and it's something we'll try this, and we'll try a shrimp. Pause. So we're using a small circle hook. It's called a 1.0 hook. It's about as big as your thumbnail. Flounder have a very small mouth. We're going to be discussing the technique of hooking flounder. I like to have a leader that's about maybe 4 to 5 feet, and I put the one split shot in the middle and one above the swivel. One of the things that will do is this one above the swivel will keep the swivel from going through the eye at the top when you reel in, which can be annoying because it can get stuck. So basically we're going to take our little whiting and we're going to hook him up through the top part of the body so that he'll stay alive. And then we're going to go ahead and cast him out. And we'll be able to put this in the pole holder. So one of your poles you can be tending to reeling in. So with the shrimp, the technique of the shrimp is going to be, we also have a small hook, and the technique of the shrimp is going to be to pull it along the bottom with small little jerks. The split shot, when you make small little jerks, and I'll demonstrate that, but the split shot will puff sand on the bottom. That draws the attention of a flounder. And one thing most people don't realize is that a flounder bite is you can't jerk when you feel a bite from. Right, so we're going to set a shrimp now and start fishing with this pole, where we're going to be retrieving it, a constant retrieve. One of the things I like to do is pinch the tail off of the shrimp. This is an old trick. It will release scent as the shrimp is coming, and you can hook the shrimp through the back. Anywhere through the back of the tail will work. And then basically what we're going to do is we're going to cast out here. We're going to start off trying to catch them in the deeper water here. And if that doesn't work, on our right here we have a water that's about 2 feet shallower, and we'll try it there. Now we'll try right here. And if you want, now I'm going to work the pole. I'm going to slowly retrieve, and I'm going to jerk the tip of the pole. Well, here you go. We do have a keeper flounder, and just goes to show that the shrimp technique does work. And hopefully we'll be able to show you another hook up here soon. We got hopefully a big flounder. It could be a ray. Not really sure what it is, but you can see the pole. Can you see the tip of the pole there? You can see it's bent down pretty good.
Yep.
And start moving it in. Now you see how I crank up and then reel down. That's a good technique because it'll make sure that drag stays. I can keep the drag loose so that I won't break off. And then I'm just going to be pulling up and then cranking down. Pulling them in a little. Putting up a pretty good fight so far. If it is a flounder, it's a big one. That's the hope that it is a flounder, but I'm suspecting that it's a ray or a courses, when they get into close to shore, that's when they will tend to break off. The way it's running like a small shark or a big catfish. What it is yet. It looks like it's a big jack.
Yep.
It is.
Nice one.
Pretty good sized jack.
Nice one.
Real nice jack. So you never know what you're going to catch.
Yep.
Gulf Coast of Florida in St. Petersburg, Florida. So this is Lance Monlick signing out from his fishing blog. Bye.